Hello, every new video. It's been a while out there that a couple of weeks ago, maybe not even. I came up with a great idea to kind of tweak my Tactician build. I use that to play like 98% of the time. It's just the build that I go to. And again, this is just for PvE, not PvP. Um, it's awesome. Mac 2.0, as I'll call it, was really good, and I got the idea from someone else and just kind of bit off of that and went with it. And it used a nimble holster, Barrett's chest piece, and a few other things. Matter of fact, I'll just pull it up here and show everyone. Um, Here we go. This was the original Tact 2.0 setup. You can see Barrett's chest piece, inventive backpack, nimble holster, um, really good, fully optimized. Here it is right here, and you're hitting firearms 205. Toughness is below 300, 293. Skill power 430, but when you proc in talented from your gun getting a kill and inventive being at full health, easily your skill power jumps up to like 470, 475, something like that. So really good. This one hits really hard, and the nimble holster really good for when in a pinch you can do that quick cover to cover and get some of that health back. Now let's just take a look at a couple of the stats here. This is on the 2.0 build, so bear with me here. Guns don't really hit that hard, but surprisingly they actually do kind of hit hard on the NPCs. Lightweight is just a 10% crit hit chance, 87 headshot damage and crit hit damage. Nothing too special there. Damage to elites 28%. Enemy armor damage 46%. Those two are pretty big as far as stripping the armor off of the elite bosses. And then the damage to elites it's really good, and it strips them down really quick. Usually the seekers will just strip that armor right down to the last cell, so you can take them out really easy with your guns at that point. Skill haste 50%. That's the other thing that I wanted to show you on this Tact 2.0 build. Fully optimized. This one is bottom right showing a gear score of 288. That's fully optimized. You're not going to get that 291 like in the other builds, and that's because you're using gold and Barrett's chest piece. So how did I tweak this? What did you do? Well, glad you asked that question. So I just called it hybrid right now, and it's up to 289, just a little bit stronger, I will say. We'll take a look at just the regular stats here. So as you can see, the firepower, the other one was at 205. This is 207, a little bit stronger there. The toughness, 293 up to 320. That's a huge jump, man. So you got a little more survivability with this build. The skill power, as you notice, it was set at 430 skill power. And again, that was tweaked by the inventive and talented from the guns. But you can see this skill power is only at 353, which is, a good almost 55,000, a little bit more than that, 30. I'm bad with math. We'll just say 30, what was it, 430? 430, so 30, and then that, 30 and that, we'll say just shy of 80,000. We'll say like 75,000, 76,000, somewhere around there. That's a huge chunk of skill power, right? This can't be any stronger. Well, au contraire, au contraire. Still rocking the same guns. Lightweight M4, fully optimized. MP5, fully optimized. Both have these talents, talented and competent. My lightweight uses adept in the free slot, and that works really good because you're always popping skill. When you pop that skill and someone is up close in your face, that adept just usually gives you that push, so you can just mow right over them at that point. The kicker with the Tactician builds, and you guys should already know this if you're a Tactician player, is on the MP5, that third free slot you need predatory. That's how you stay alive when you're a tactician. You need that health to come back. Even though it's a little slow generating, you got to make sure that you're getting those kills with that predatory out, so that way you can be sustainable and stay alive. Your pistol, some people play with predatory on their pistol. Um, I got whatever, got a Centurion, which is okay, and it had harmful. So if I do need to break it out, maybe, a 15% chance to apply some bleed. But I don't really need my pistol unless I'm like out on switching guns and I double tap too quick and I just break out the pistol. But not really using that. So I'm excited to talk about this and to show you. So let's just see. And again, this is not fully optimized. A couple of the pieces are fully optimized. Because again, I took these pieces right from my original Tact 2.0. So my gloves are fully optimized, and so knee pads, they're fully optimized. I traded out the Nimble for a striker holster, and I traded out Barrett's chest piece for a tactician piece, and then I am using a second piece of striker, and then lastly the inventive backpack. So what do we have in the vest? I have an electronic skill haste and a firearm skill haste mod. In the mask, I have an electronics mod with skill power. And then the knee pad, I have an electronic mod, damage to elites. And this will be even better if I can find some that have 4% damage with a good number. Currently just don't have one of those. And then right here you can see Seeker Mine damage is what I have in the prototype performance mod. This is where you can tweak the build, but I'll go ahead and come back to the performance mods. In the Ninja Backpack, we have another electronic damage to elite mods and 2 sticky bomb damage mods. And then in the holster, we have another Seeker Mine mod here. So we have 2 Seekers and 2 stickies. And then the thing is, you can use whatever you want. I usually roll with 4 Seeker Mines, so the Seeker Mines do most of the damage, but I was testing out this Sticky Bomb one, so that's the one that we're looking at right now. I usually rock uh, Seeker Mines and a turret. When you roll a turret with this, oh my gosh, I'm hitting like 18k with that turret. It's just melting through those NPCs. And the kicker is the NPCs with that turret. When you hit with the turret, you're also getting that counter going with the tactician piece. So that's counting towards your proc to get your 30 count. So if you're not shooting, your turret is, so you're getting that count whether you're behind cover or not, as long as your turret is hitting something, which is amazing. And that's what I usually roll with, but I was trying something different with the sticky bomb, so rolling with the sticky now. So let's just backtrack a sec for the gear here. So tactician vest, got health and skill haste, ammo capacity, the mask, electronic, enemy armor damage, damage to elites, knee pads, again, electronic, got skill power on this with damage to elites and the minor. The Ninja Backpack, also electronics, and more skill power and burn resistance. I didn't have one that had ammo. Probably will never find one because you can only roll one thing on a Ninja Backpack. So, but this was close enough. So if you have something close to that, you need at least electronics and skill power, I would say, to keep it pretty close to this, and you should be good. The gloves, also electronics. You want skill haste, enemy armor damage, and I have crit hit damage. That seems to make my guns hit a little bit harder, and it helps to melt through the players, or I'm not sorry, the NPCs when I need to melt through them. So, and then last, the holster is skill haste, obviously, because you need as much skill haste as you can get. So, back over to the quick stats here. So, weapons. A little bit different here. Well, let's see which gun is actually selected here. Oh, pistol, that's why. So back to the lightweight. So the stats didn't change for this, still 10, 87, 87, no big change there. Damage to elites went up to 34 from 26, I believe it was. Enemy armor damage is now 50% instead of 45. The only trade-off is my skill haste is 45 instead of 50 now, but that extra 5%, not a huge deal with the damage that this build actually puts out. So very anxious to get rolling here. I think that's everything. I showed you the guns, I showed you the build, showed you the mods, everything here. Again, this is not fully optimized. Still have the vest and a mask to fully optimize. And I think the backpack here too. But otherwise, I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to just fast travel over to a mission here. And we're going to just do Hudson on challenging. So play Jeopardy, hold music here. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, you know what Jeopardy sounds like. And we'll be ready to roll here as soon as this rolls up. Now, the thing also you need to remember when playing with the Tact build, and again, this is for people who don't play with the Tact build. Most of you that do play with the Tact build, you kind of already know the important pieces of making sure you switch your guns and things like that. So,
antibodies to it that I need to have a hope in hell of fighting this thing. And the ones who are just sick, having a broader genetic diversity of virus samples will help us track the virus's rate of mutation, which is a long way to say.
And see that bleed, watch, they will all just bleed right out. They'll die instantly once I get this fully optimized. I won't have to worry about any of that stuff. They'll just die right offhand. Just like my Tact 2.0, the Seekers just take them right out. So. Shoot them, and the Seekers actually went over there and took out one of those guys. Now the skill haste, my other ones would have been back already on the Tact 2.0. Just drop them. I'm gonna switch over to my MP5 so you can see them get killed, and there's my predatory, so there's my health coming in, even though I don't need it right now, but it's good to have that.
And it fits the cleaner MO. If you wanted to eradicate every last vestige of detectable virus, where would you go?
Again, I don't normally play with the sticky bomb. I'm testing it out. Like I said, my Seekers are what usually dominates. And then the turret is just, it hits really hard too.
Sure,
so
if you're a genocidal maniac, you ever wonder if we even deserve to survive? Good luck, agents.
They're all wiped out. I'm just gonna retreat here just a wee bit because those flame turrets got freaking distance, man. Bam. Go ahead and bleed out, big boy. The only downside I see is actually having to get my 30 shots in to get it procced to hit really, really hard, because I don't do a lot of shooting. But when I put the turret down, that does a lot of shooting, so I don't have to do a lot of stuff as far as shooting my own gun. I just let the turret give me that 30 quick. So we're up to 22 right now. Heck, the fire took him out. Switch guns, got that predatory heal, even though I don't need it. You just got to get in the habit of making sure the Seekers are the key. The Seekers will give you the kill. So you need to make sure if you need health, you need to swap to that other gun to get that health coming from there. Otherwise, you'll miss it. So.
Contamination levels increasing. You hear that, Agent? You're walking into the truth. Don't forget what I said about
all of them gone, just like that.
I mean, obviously you're gonna try and keep them all alive, but I need those virus samples, and I really need viable antibody samples from survivors. So keep them extra
Now,
alive, I
also,
guess.
this may
You
look
know what I'm
like
saying.
I'm
I'm
making
going
it
back to
pretty
work now.
easy. This is
Candles
like
out.
my mission. Hudson, I run Hudson like when I test out bills and things like that. This is the one that I usually go to test it out. Look at that. I mean, that's hitting pretty freaking hard to be a tactician. I mean, because obviously you don't have a lot in firearms, but like I said, this 3.0 gives you that little bit more of a firearm edge. And once you get those guns optimized, man, holy smokes. Like here's a 30 count. This is overkill. I don't even need the 30 count to take care of these guys right here. But, you know, they got blown to bits. He'll bleed out. He'll bleed out. But the other one, touch. Get in touch now with the lightweight.
Warning. Chemical signature of explosives
Alright,
detected.
now we got our 30 count.
Confirmed. It's napalm B, all right. With that much capacity,
So
they
now
must
I
be
want
planning
to point
burn
out,
the whole damn yard.
watch
And when they do,
the
they're
Seekers will
gonna
take
kill
care of
every
these
last
runners.
Lemon
Bam, bam,
Stand
bam.
Can't move someone
They're
safe.
gone. That was a 30 count. Okay, this is not a 30 count, and there's 2 elites up there. 2 yellow bars, full health, haven't been touched. Sticky right there. Watch the numbers. Kaboom. That's huge. And that wasn't even a direct hit. That was just on the wall and just obliterated them. And that's just with 2 sticky bombs. I can't imagine what 4 sticky bomb mods would do. You know, I haven't even tested or tried that out. I was just so excited about this build. I was just like, let's just keep it 2 and 2. Again, because I usually just roll with 4 Seeker Mine ones. But wow, that's some hard-hitting sticky bomb right there. This might even be close to having a good one-shot build. I might test that out maybe this weekend. Kaboom. Switching over for some predatory.
Okay, Agent. As soon as you lock the situation down, I've got a joint Sarah JTF strike force ready to move in. They'll take samples from
Really
as many
no
refugees as they
trouble
can
at all
find.
on this challenging
Medical
mission,
personnel?
just rolling through. All right, we got a 3
Couple
count
of EMTs in the
on
mix,
the
Doctor?
Tactician.
Yes.
Not a
couple?
huge one,
As in
just
only
3,
2?
but not even needed for this.
The rest are first aid
That was
certified.
easy
They know how to
peasy. tap
tap a vein.
Lemon
Get going,
squeezy.
Without contaminating the samples, I assume. Or infecting themselves. Yes. I'll take your word for it.
Look at that. That's like melting. That's like,
Thank you, Doctor.
that's insane to be a
Get moving,
tactician,
Agent.
right? Look at that. That's some, that is amazing, right? That was just crazy. Gone, just like that. Now, I made it look easy up until now, and it has been pretty easy, as you can obviously see. And I haven't even used the full 30 stack a lot, but we'll use it probably here a couple of times. But this part here is tricky, so it might get a little hairy, might have to eat a med kit, but hopefully for the video's sake I'll be able to manage. But otherwise, it's all in the what they do, how they want to attack you, so it plays out differently each time. what they're going to do. So normally I would throw a turret on this rail to keep the guys from coming up behind me here in the beginning, but gonna forgo that. Just pop him with a sticky. And again, that wasn't even a 30 count or anything. All right, that's 2 clips. Usually after 2 clips, the guys are gonna be coming up behind you here. Yep, and they're coming. So we run back, we got our 30 clip. Easy peasy, just throw out the seekers, let them do the job. Don't even really need to shoot, but that'll give you your predatory health. Now you're going back. John Doe is down. Got more NPCs coming up. Now with the Tactician build, you do need to be able to shoot accurately. Because the shield guys, you gotta hit them in the head to stop them. And if you can't shoot well, then oh well. There's 30 stack, or the Seeker's going out. Yeah, he got melted just from the Adept. So did he. Didn't even need all of those. All right, we got a full boss coming up now. I don't think he has any damage. Oh, he has a little bit, probably from the Seekers. Oh my God, did you see that? That was insane, right? Switching guns for a little bit of predatory health for a cushion. There we go. Now we just got Martinez out there screwing around. Sometimes the Seekers take a while to get to him. You gotta watch that, because you'll like turn your back thinking, oh, I'm good, and then, oh, you're not good. Bye, Martinez. Look at that. Easy money. And it helps if you can take a little bit of their stuff down when they jump off. Don't even really need it. Got my 30 count though. Got him just in the nick of time. And that's freaking it, man. That's insane. This build is the new Reboot. The other build is still good, but this build is amazing. I love it. You know, this is my build now. And again, you can tweak this build to your need. You know, whatever skill that you want to run, whether it be Seekers or Turret, or you want to run it with a heal or a med box and be a healer, you could totally do that. Fully customizable to whatever you need. And again, that was a challenging Hudson mission. You can do that. Now, I do also have some Tactician videos out there with the 2.0 build, doing legendary Times Square relay, power relay. No problems with that. I have not ran that mission with this build, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. If anything, it should be a lot easier to do.
Yes, good work.
So
Now, sample team, listen
again,
up.
this
Like I was
build,
saying, I'm
pretty
gonna need those
amazing.
blood samples labeled and
I
organized
suggest
so we can track
maybe
corroborating
take a
factors.
look at it. If you watched,
Like
look at
different
it, try
channels
to
so we don't
emulate it.
bore the
The key
agents.
here is you'll need 3 Tactician pieces and 2 striker pieces. So, and then obviously a ninja backpack. All our electronics. Get your 45% skill haste, damage to elites. Again, 34%, which is huge. And again, it depends on which gun you have. So right now, I have the MP5 in my hand, so that only shows 26% enemy armor damage. But I'm only using that gun when I'm getting health. So I switch back over to my lightweight. Lightweight, look at that, 50% enemy armor damage. You got that puppy out, it is a pain of hurt for the enemy. So I enjoyed bringing this video to you guys. Sorry it was a little bit long, but it was a lot of information to cram into one video, and I tried to put it in one video. So hopefully maybe sometime I might maybe this weekend I'll try to roll through like I said, the Times Square relay with this build so you can see it on that particular mission. And again, that would be solo, so you could see it. So hopefully I'll get that done. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.